Alright, in this video I'm going to explain to you guys why the iPhone 6s backlight blows all the time. This is probably the third most common repair, aside from the iPhone 6 Plus Touch IC and then the iPhone 6 backlight problem. So this is quickly becoming the second most common repair, although the Touch IC has been kind of dying lately because people are replacing the phone via Apple for $149 versus fixing it. Anyways, so I have an iPhone 6s here, sorry, and I just disabled the auto lock to never, made the auto lock never, so that the screen just stays on the whole time. Okay. So what I'm gonna do is I'm not gonna blow the filter, but I'm gonna show you guys what I'm gonna do here. I'm gonna lift the connector here. All right, you guys can see it here. I'm gonna try not to blow it. All right, so the screen is on. All right, so I just lifted the connector here. Okay, and let me switch to my microscope. All right, you know what? I wonder if I can. No, I can't. I was gonna show you my multimeter as well, but you guys would just have to trust me on this. Alright, so I'm going to put my multimeter to voltage mode here, and I am looking through my microscope now, and so what I'm going to do is measure some voltages to the backlight. Alright, and the backlight system is, let me see, is that clear? Okay, that's kind of clear. Is that clear? Let me see if I can make this a little more clear for you guys. Alright, that's pretty clear now. Okay, so I'm going to measure some voltages here, okay? And you guys will just have to trust me on this. So, voltage mode on the multimeter. This first pin is one of the backlight. There's 3 backlight pins. So let's do this, ground. So this is 0.2 volts. And then this is the big one right here. Don't short that sucker. So this is 3.8 volts, okay. So I'm going to push the power button now. Actually, let me measure this voltage as well. Careful not to short it. 0.13 volts. So the big voltage is that one, about 4 volts. Okay. So I'm gonna push the power button, turn the screen off. There you go. I heard it. So the screen's off now. Can't see it, but so this is still 3.8 volts. So here's the reason why it blows. Okay. The screen is off. Usually in the iPhone 6 and 6 Plus, when the screen is off and you disconnect the cables, the LCD connector cable, the backlight filter is not going to blow because the screen is off. There's no power going to the screen. Okay. Well, in the 6S and the 6S Plus, the Mason chip, which this is the screen right here. This is the Mason chip. This handles the touch. Okay. This requires power. So in order for this thing to work, the screen to work, it has to supply constant power to the screen. So even when the screen is off, we're still getting 4 volts. We're still getting 4 volts to this pin right here. It's actually 3.8 volts. All right. So people think that the screen is off. Okay, I can remove it and put the screen back on. But as soon as they put the screen on, and these pins short, or this second pin right here shorts to this one, this filter right here blows, and that's the usual culprit because that is the big voltage current pin right there. So you'll see a puff of smoke come from the logic board. It's that filter right there that blows, and so that's the reason. There's a the Mason chip is on the board here. Constant power. Short the pin, boom, puff of smoke. Alright, so That's why it blows. So anyways, with the 6S, 6S Plus, make sure you disconnect the battery before you start doing any kind of screen repair, okay? You have to do it. Otherwise,